This story was passed on to me a number of years ago by a friend. It seems a lady was driving home from her office one afternoon a few days before Christmas when she got stuck in traffic. Suddenly, her car began to choke and sputter, and the engine died. She barely managed to coast into a gas station, glad at least that she'd have a warm spot to wait for the tow truck. Just before making the call, she saw a woman come out of the gas station, and it looked like she slipped on some ice and fell into the gas pump. The driver got out of her car and went to see if the other woman was okay. And when she got to her, she saw a very haggard young woman sobbing with dark circles under her eyes. As she helped the woman to her feet, she noticed that she had dropped something. It was a nickel. Suddenly, everything came into focus. The crying woman, the ancient suburban, crammed full of stuff, with three kids in the back, one in a car seat, and the gas pump reading $4.95. Still sobbing, the young woman said, "I don't want my kids to see me crying." So they stood on the other side of the gas pump and talked. The young woman said she was driving to California and that things were very hard for her right now. Her boyfriend had left 2 months ago and she had not been able to make ends meet. She knew she wouldn't have money to pay the rent on January 1st. And so finally, in desperation, she had called her parents in California, with whom she hadn't spoken in 5 years. They said she could come live with them and try to get back on her feet. So she packed up everything that she owned, loaded up the kids in the car. She told them that they were going to California for Christmas, but not that they were going to have to live there. The older woman took out her card and swiped it through the card reader on the gas pump so the young mother could fill up her gas tank. And then she went next door to the McDonald's and bought 2 bags of food, some gift certificates for more food, and a big cup of coffee. She gave the food to the kids who attacked it like wolves. The two women stood by the pump eating French fries and talking. When they finally parted, they hugged and wished each other well. As the older woman was walking back to her car, the younger one said, "So, are you like some angel or something?" After a short pause, the older woman smiled and replied, "Well, at this time of the year, angels are really busy, so sometimes God uses regular people." To herself, she thought, how incredible it is to be able to be someone else's miracle. And of course, when she got into her car, it started right up and got her home without a problem. "I'll put it in the shop tomorrow," she said with a laugh, "but I suspect the mechanic won't find anything wrong." A lovely story, isn't it? But more importantly, it poses a question. How might we respond when it's our turn, when we are given the chance to be an angel to someone? I'm Larry Johnson. Stay well.